50-point hardcore game, practice for the hardcore tournament. So we're playing a kill box scenario, Veil versus Virus, sorry. And let's see. We've just basically done the setup here. This is my, it's Veil Tier 2 list. I'm doing some proxying to figure out exactly what I want to do with my list. Over here on the left, I've got some advanced deploys Hex Hunters with the unit attachment Baal, actually unit attachment Baal. I've got a full unit of Legionnaires here. They're kind of making use of the leader's command range. The Typhon is actually supposed to be a Scythian for the purpose of our game, and the Carnivian is going to be a second Ravagore. So we have Ravagore, Scythian, Scythian, Ravagore. Spellmartyr, Shepherd, and then the Striders over here are representing a second minimum unit of Hex Hunters to get the Tier 2 bonus for Veil. So Veil Tier 2, 50 points.
Well, here comes a big rematch between Legion and Retribution. I'm bringing a 50-point Virus list with Stormfall Archers, minimum Invictors plus unit attachment, Discordia, Magister, Virus, Hydra, Arcanist, Magister, Phoenix, and full squad of Sentinels. So we'll get back to you at the bottom of one. So pretty simple turn, basically ran everything. The only things of note are the Invictors, got Inviolable Resolve cast on them, Discordia used her imprint, Virus cast Mobility, giving me a little more room to run with my jacks, and I ran everything else. So it's the end of turn one for the Retribution.
Okay, top or bottom of turn one, I had my Legionnaires run forward. I had the Hex Hunters kind of spread out a little bit here. These guys moved up. This Ravagore moved forward, was leashed forward by Veil's movement, shot at the Sentinels.
Invictors.
Or the Invictors. Dropped a template right on the center of them. They're immune to blast, but I was trying to get the Fire Animus on them, so Fire Animus causes continuous fire. So pretty much all these guys except the two on the end have got continuous fire effects, so we'll see how that plays out. This Ravagore moved up, took a shot at the Phoenix and whiffed, deviated harmlessly into the woods. Everybody else just advanced forward, and that is it.
Alright, so he had kind of a lot of fluff blocking his really meat of his army, so I managed to clear out some of that, but didn't really do a whole lot of damage to the real heavy hitters, which is a little disappointing. Stormfall, between the Stormfall Archers and the Invictors, cleared out 4 of the Legionnaires, and did about 7 points of damage on the Scythian. The battle group didn't do much. The Hydra shot at the Scythian and missed. The Sentinels just ran. The Phoenix ran up and combusted, and I was hoping to be in range of the Scythian over there, but I was not, so a lot of focus on him was wasted due to a miscalculation on my part. So that'll probably cost me, but hopefully I can not lose my left flank too badly. Yeah, I'm expecting to probably lose the Phoenix next turn, but hopefully I'll be able to counterattack and regain the initiative.
Okay, so this is the bottom of turn 2, and I'm starting to feel the effect of the 7-minute time limit. This is the second turn in a row that I've missed out, or that I've finished, and hadn't moved everybody. What I did do was I activated Veil, cast some upkeeps, cast Incite, moved the Scythian up forward, trashed the Phoenix. Ravagore moved up, took a shot over here at the Sentinels, dropped a template on them and caused, put continuous fire on them. The Hex Hunters moved up over here. Let's see. Over on this side, the other Ravagore activated the Animus, took another shot, boosted to hit on this guy. They were immune to blast damage. This is one of our first questions that we need to look up. But immune to blast damage, but everybody here was covered in the template, so I believe that they have continuous fire going. So that's the Magister, 2 Invictors, and Discordia. This guy also has continuous fire. And then I ran out of time, so I didn't have enough time to move my Hex Hunters, my Spellmartyr, or my Shepherd, but I decided not to take my extension just yet. So this was the end of my turn. So we have a couple questions that we have to look up after the game, but moving along, so far so good.
Alright, so pretty interesting turn. Discordia just moved over, popped her imprint again, give these guys a little more defense against Andy's ranged game. The Invictors and the Stormfalls combined on the Scythian, bringing it with 1 box left before it's dead, I believe.
3 boxes, but
3 boxes.
Damn close.
We're very close. Wish I got a few more pips on the dice. No worries though. The Hydra also played a big role, doing quite a bit of damage with shooting through the woods with Virus's Bird's Eye, which is
nice.
Probably one of the best abilities in the Retribution. Magister pulled the Scythian, erstwhile Scythian, forward, and then it experienced a Dawnguard Sentinel charge. As you can see, it no longer exists.
Yeah,
did a few points of damage to the Ravagore as well. That's pretty much my turn. Virus backed up a little, make sure he was out of range of the Eyeless Sight, or at least he's going to have to advance to come after me and leave himself open to a counterattack. So I think I'm in an okay position. I avenged the loss of my Phoenix. I'm still down to heavy, so hopefully my infantry game can help make up that deficit, and hopefully I don't get assassinated.
Bottom of turn 3. I actually ended up using my extension on this turn because I ran out of time, but basically starting on the left, the Hex Hunters moved up here, took a couple Hex Bolt blasts at the Stormfall Archers and whiffed pretty badly, killed one. The Ravagore moved up a little bit, dropped a fire or a template here again. No blast damage because they're close to Discordia, but these three guys got covered in continuous fire. These guys had that from before, same with Discordia, so that whole group is just experiencing continuous fire. Veil had activated, upkept Chiller, and then healed 2 points on the Scythian to make it fully functional, but he's down to like 3 boxes left. So I had him run forward through the woods with Pathfinder and tie up the Hydra. Over here, the other Ravagore had, well, let's see, backing up. The Hex Hunters moved over here. A combination of Battle Wizard and Hex Bolts managed to take out pretty much all of the Sentinels. Hey, I got that right. And then one thing we did forget though was that there was something resolve on them, so that they lost. We forgot to factor in the +2 arm.
Oh yeah, I was an idiot and forgot to cast the +2 arm on them, so probably didn't make a huge difference. It was just always frustrating to forget a spell.
Let's see. Over here then, once these guys cleared out the Sentinels that were tying up the Ravagore moved up, dropped another fiery template right here to catch all these guys. No blast damage there wasn't enough blast damage to hurt these two guys, and he's not susceptible to blast damage, but they're all on fire, so hopefully that'll burn them up. And let's see, the Shepherd moved up, pulled 2 Fury off of there. So that I shouldn't be maxed out on Fury. Spellmartyr moved up to kind of maybe block a little bit of a charge lane to Veil. This Legionnaire moved up to hopefully throw off some more charge lanes a little bit. And I ended up using my extension, so that's gone now. But that was my turn.